Bro, this is from my first full year of betting. I started betting full time on March 18th. I remember the day because that's when I started dropping videos every day on YouTube. Well, mostly every day, putting out my bets. So look at this chart. I want to show you something. This is from the first full year. So mind you, it was in the middle of basketball season. Not really in the middle, preparing for the playoffs, March. All right. So you can see in the beginning, me not knowing what the fuck I was doing. I'm telling you, no data, no anything. Between the month of March and April, I had a trial to Outlier, and that was my first brand deal, which was crazy because I had just fucking started. Anyway, you can see, not knowing what I'm doing. This is from March all the way to like June or August. Bro, in June or August, Daily Grind Fantasy hit me up. I switched to plus EV betting. Full time, like all of my bets was plus EV betting in August of that year. Look, 2024, you know what I'm saying? March 2024, August of that year. Look at this. Oh, this ain't interactive. What am I doing? But this is in August. I had to remember it. This peak is on August 12th. Okay? I finished the year 113 units up. Mind you, my unit size started at $1. Okay? My unit size was $1. I was playing $1 3-pick entries on Dabble. That's what I started. No straight plays, only parlays. I was getting crushed. I hit plus EV betting, and remember, like Prize Picks, you couldn't play under $5 back then. You couldn't play $1 on Prize Picks, so I wasn't even playing on Prize Picks. I got on plus EV betting, and then started hitting. Bang! I get on Prize Picks. I went from a $1 unit size to a $5 unit size quickly. I went $1, $3, and then $5. I didn't stay at the $3 unit size long because I was hitting, and made it all the way up to a $5 unit size, meaning that I needed to have 100 units of whatever unit size I was moving up to. So if I started with $100 and I was only playing $1 3-pick entries, I needed to make it up to $300 before I can play $3 3-pick entries. I need to make it to $500 if I want to play $5 parlays. So I can't play on Prize Picks till I make it up to $500. I'm telling you, bro, in August, I got videos on YouTube. I got over 800 videos. I recorded as much as possible putting these plays in. You know what I'm saying? I was going live a lot also at the time. Well, around this time. You know what I'm saying? Streaming almost every night. But we got on Prize Picks with the $5 joints when my unit size got to $5, and I went crazy for the rest of the year. Well, we maintained that for the rest of the year. That was awesome for me for it being my very first year. And not only that, you can see it wasn't a ton of straight plays. Hard Rock was in and out at the time. I remember having a huge issue not being able to play on Hard Rock, and that was the only book that I had available to play straights on. I wasn't on Fliff or anything else at the time. But look at the straight plays, is 93 and 83 was down 1.2 units. I wish it can show my unit size throughout the year, but you can almost calculate the average unit size just from how many being up $565 over 113 units. That's between $3 and $5. You get it, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, let me show you. Wait, not that one. That profitability by sport. This is dope. You can see by sport over the course of that whole entire year. Look at the record. Bro, look at the losses. You're going to lose a lot of motherfucking parlays if you're going to grind them bitches out plus EV at volume to find a win rate. You know what I'm saying? And to find a return on investment. That's why you got to get over the losses. You're supposed to lose these bitches. The odds are against you at all times, but you can win enough of these bitches playing the correct slip type to put yourself in position to have a positive return on investment. Look at the MLB, you know what I'm saying, up 69 units over the year. The NBA, 1,069 and 949. That's actually impressive, but only up 55 units. You know, these are 3-pick entries that are very, very low cost. That's why the units are not as high or whatever. But still, just looking at the record, looking at the units was up. I dominated every sport that I'm interested in except NFL. You can see the NFL over here. It was my worst sport, down 44 units on the year in the NFL. But NBA and MLB for that year, last year, dominated it. Look at it. College basketball even dominated it. Know what I'm saying? And now let's go look at the motherfucking books, right? This is Sportsbooks across the year. Look at Underdog. Bro, I was grinding Underdog NFL plays. Most of the time. I remember last year, like, all my joints was on Underdog for whatever reason. And you see Hard Rock here. We didn't get a lot of, barely anything down. I told you I had an issue with Hard Rock for a long time before I could get my account up. That's what pushed me to Fliff. And I end up cracking Fliff. We cracked Dabble and Price Picks. I was making videos of at that time learning about plus EV betting and telling people that the Fitz payout sites were the sites that you can crack easily just because of the volume and the payout. That 25x, when we was playing 6-pick flex plays and 5-pick flex plays only, we was losing a lot of fucking parlays, missing so many of them bitches by one leg by the hook. But when you did hit, that 25x made up for it, and you can see it was in the MLB and NBA. Those were the best sports. Those are the only reason I was able to end the year profitable with plus EV betting, playing nothing but parlays and losing a lot of them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Now, I say that, I point out that this was at the end of my very first whole year. I end the year up, what was it? 130 units or some shit like that. 113 units, sorry. But now, oh, did I even load that one? But now, this is where I am right now as of today. It's October. Been betting all year. Okay? Been betting all year. Oh, I don't have it. Hold on. I gotta get it. I have to get that one to show you where I am right here now today. In the month of October, we're gonna do just 2025. So you just hit performance year 2025, and I'm gonna screenshot this right here. Because I like to show you straight up how this shit goes and why I still believe that plus EV is just the way to fucking go. Save that. Hold on. I got it right here. Give me a minute. No. Share this. I shall share this. Airdrop to the Mac. Bang. Hold on. Here it is. Not that. Move. Here it is. Where are we going to put it at? Right here. Let me pull this bitch in. This is where we are. Right here today. Uh-oh. I'm down 14 units. Over the course of the whole year. Look at what's happening. Look at this graph. Oh, it's not interactive. But I was up over 70 units. I can't remember. It was like 67 units or something like that. Early in the year. This is like March. It's October. All right. Basketball season in, and we on baseball season. Bro, this was the worst. This is only my second season. I had an awesome baseball season last year. This is my second full baseball season. It crushed me. I was up 67 units early to start the year. This is all plus EV still. I played a ton of more trending plays as the baseball season began to go on, but crush through the baseball season. You know what I'm saying? Crush through and I'm still only down 14 units. Unit size is still, if I started losing and I got $500 and I go under $500, my unit size ain't $5 no more. That's not 100 units. The unit size is between $3 and $4 now because you got 460 because you got cracked. You done went down. Like, motherfuckers ain't got the discipline to do that, to stick to the unit size, let the bankroll roll their ass out. Because when you go on a losing streak like this, when you get crushed like this, if you're not using your bankroll properly, that 14 units could be huge. It's only 14 units and it's in October and the NBA just fucking started and we both just saw what what we did on the NBA. Damn, I kicked the wrong one out. But we just saw what happened on the NBA, right? Where is it? This one. The NBA, we're up 53 units last year. You know what I'm saying? On the NBA, the season's just started. You saw the graph when I went started going down. I had a horrible MLB season. Horrible MLB season. Last year MLB season up 69 units. This is plus EV betting. You know what I mean? The swings are incredible, but at the same time, if you continue to put the volume in, the math plays it out. The math plays it out. So when I'm posting slips, posting videos, posting tickets, like you're only getting 5-10% of the plays that are actually get played because the value pops all day long. It's not a moment that lines are not moving, odds are not moving, the value is changing, and these apps or these softwares that we're dealing with, them shits are popping all day long. I want to get to the point where all I have to do, well, this is how I earn my money. I want to wake up, stream sometime throughout the day, but 4 to 6 hour blocks and just dropping nothing but value, and that's what I would do all day. I would do that. But I can't do that because if you was able to have access to these tools, which you can, you know what I'm saying? I would start with pickfinder.app. Use code ReallyRico, 10% off. It's the most affordable tool on the market, and it has the most tools. And you could quickly get into plus EV betting with their implied probability tab because it's essentially the same thing. I really don't want to go into detail about that in this video, but I wanted to show you what plus EV betting is like. You're going to lose a lot of motherfucking parlays, but keep grinding because it will show up. I'm the perfect one to show you. I showed you what I did last year. You see where I am, how the year started because we were in basketball season. You know what I'm saying? Still, basketball season is over. Baseball season comes. I even popped in the beginning of baseball season, but bro, the trajectory went crazy the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? But we're at the end of October. It's basically November. And I'm down 14 units. What a grind, right? Look at the spikes. Back up, thinking I'm about to turn the bitch around, and nah. We get down. We get all the way down here. Pop back up. This, I don't know where we are right here, but I want to say this is the start of NFL or whatever. But still, we're in October. This NBA season has only been in, what, not even 2 weeks yet. I look forward to a big boy bang back. Bang, let's get it. I'm Really Rico. You already know. Let's get this dough, bruh. Peace. I'm out.